Dakota Territory, 1872. She is not here. Shadowhawk frowned at the aged medicine man sitting across from him. Not here. I do not understand. She is not here. She is not of the people. Shadowhawk was silent a moment. Not of the people. What did it mean? But before he could put the question to Heart of the Wolf, the wizened old medicine man leaned forward and gazed intently at Shadowhawk, his dark eyes probing deep into the younger man's soul. How brave are you, Satan? Shadowhawk cocked his head to one side, puzzled by the question. Then, with a hint of a smile, he lifted a hand to the necklace of bear claws at his throat, then dragged a well-calloused thumb across the ragged sun dance scars that adorned his chest. Heart of the Wolf nodded. You are a man of strength. You have killed Matahota, and sacrificed your blood, and your pain to Wakantanka. But I ask you again, Shadowhawk, how brave are you? In a movement uncharacteristically graceful for such a tall man, Shadowhawk rose to his feet, his hands curling into angry fists as he glared down at the medicine man. I do not understand your answers or your questions. He thumped his chest with his fist. I am Shadowhawk. I have proven my courage at the sun dance pole. I have counted coup in battle. I have taken the scalps of our enemies, the Crow and the Pawnee. Why do you question my courage now? Heart of the Wolf nodded, unruffled by the younger man's outburst, and after a moment Shadowhawk sat down again. Heart of the Wolf took a deep breath and exhaled slowly. When he spoke, he chose his words carefully. I have been the eyes and ears to the future of our people for more than 40 years, Satan, but each day it grows more difficult for me to guide the Lakota. The strength is going from my legs, my eyes grow dim. Only my heart remains strong. These are trying times for our people. I fear the Wasichu will soon cover the land of the spotted eagle like the prairie grasses in the summer. Our people look to you to be their next holy man. And so I ask you once again, Shadowhawk, how brave are you? Do you possess the courage to travel the spirit path and see what the future holds? Are you strong enough to make the journey? Are you brave enough to enter the sacred cave and seek the vision that lies within? Shadowhawk gazed at Heart of the Wolf, wondering at the sudden chill in the lodge. Had the small fire crackling in the center of the lodge lost its warmth, or was it the medicine man's words that had turned his blood to ice? The cave of the spirit path. Its legend was woven deep into the fabric of his people's history, but he knew of no one who had entered the sacred cave and returned to tell the tale. He looked at Heart of the Wolf sharply. You have been to the sacred cave. That is how you knew we were in danger 2 summers ago. That is how you knew the Wasichu were coming last fall. Heart of the Wolf nodded. I fear worse things lie ahead. I need you to be my legs, my eyes. Shadowhawk lifted a hand to the necklace of bear claws at his throat. There were many kinds of courage. Did he possess the kind of courage required to follow the spirit path, to face the unknown? The proud words he had spoken earlier tasted like ashes in his mouth. You need not answer now. Heart of the Wolf remarked softly. What I ask is not easy, but remember, I do not ask it for myself, but for the people.